first stood on the property, what did you see?
What did I see? It was just like, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
Great answer.
Here's what I think about why he took it. Because he knew it was a challenge. And he knew that it was going to be something special.
What are the 3 things you would want to show immediately to a potential buyer?
I think that the main living area, I think is going to be amazing with the glass enclosure with the skylights. I think that the room is special. I really think the outdoor is going to be outstanding. It's going to be a resort feeling, with everything else that's happening there. And of course, the rooftop. I think those are the 3 elements that I would showcase. We always looking to introduce wow factors on the house. 3 to 4 elements, depends on the type of home that we're building. Product like McKinnon, you're going to see more than 3, 4, 5, 6 wow factors because we're trying to get the best of the best that we see it and put it up on those unique homes.
Even with all of the wow factors in this particular home, I still can see people living in it.
Yes.
Like you said, using the space in creative different ways to their fullest capabilities. So how you're bridging that together is really cool because I've been in spaces where it's like, this is awesome, but I can't picture kicking off my shoes and anyway, so that's very cool.
And that's an evolving thing too, because I think that on the beginning, the houses were more like magazine kind of homes. Yeah. It was not really livable for our kids. So how do we make the homes that, in the last 5 to 7 years to make a little bit more where people feel like, okay, I can live on this house,
I want to live
I can sit on this couch. The couch is comfortable, or, I can see a family sitting around the table. So that's the way how the houses has been designed over the last few years, for sure.
What I'm noticing from my seat is that how intentional you are and how passionate you are about the design, but also the functionality. Like the design to me is what elevates you.
Sure.
But really, when I've walked all your homes now, I'm like, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. That's special, but that makes sense. And to me, that's a one of one.
And also, there's not a lot of wasted space on our homes. So everything else has been meticulous design for placement of furniture or how it's going to be done. It can be done different. I mean, even this room that we're in right now, it could be a total different setup on it if they wanted to be at.
The story for how Davila was created is his first company that he started was US Aluminum, and that was in 2004. And quickly after we met, I started, working with him, basically immediately.
Company's running, I don't want to do this anymore. It's not like they want to do this anymore. There's everybody else in place. What am I going to do now? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So let's build 2 houses, offsets, financial income and everything else on it. I can build 2 houses a year. And that should be a good retirement plan.
And were you just a green light? Or did you just trust that situation?
When he first said, I want to build houses, I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me, what? And then
everybody was saying, are you crazy?
Yes,
what are you doing?
Everyone, and a lot of people told
I say,
him
it's just like a serum.
I think,
you put the foundation, you set up the roof, you run the plumbing, you run the electrical. I just need to put cabinets.
Sounds pretty.
And
it does sound super simple.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
I do most of this stuff. I do the backyards, I do all the stuff. So what is a problem? I don't see it being a problem at all. So let's build a house.
It wasn't a problem. The first 2 houses, when I remember walking in when they were done, I'm just like, what is going on? This is crazy. They were wonderful. They were beautiful. They were amazing. His first 2 homes were gorgeous.
So why not do 2 more? And then 2 went to 5. My client says, build me a house. 5 went to 10, 10 went to 100. And
where you guys are, you could choose anybody to partner with. Why SERHANT? Why us?
I think it was really exciting for us to be able to work with SERHANT. The brand that's been built is just unbelievable. We admire it so much. Understanding that this is a time for us to be a little bit more visible out there in the market and being able to work with a team and a company that we trust, that we know is going to lead us and guide us in that part of growing the business. I think Thiago really identified with kind of the rebelliousness of SERHANT and the willingness to do it your own way, and the excitement and the passion to just push for what's next and for more. And that's Thiago all day.
We opened up SERHANT here because I did feel that the market needed a new way to do it, right? A different way to sell homes and to market properties and to market developers. And the other thing is we like to storytell. And even sitting here right now, this is fascinating. And the world needs to know what you're doing, and they need to know that there's an opportunity to buy and invest in real estate this way, right? And that, to me, I'm like, that needs to be a global story.
is one of the wow factors that I said, especially with the tree.
Yeah, because this will be all enclosed, right?
Yeah, that is correct. Another seating area, loft, right there on the other side of the glass with a beautiful fireplace. And the whole thing here is going to be enclosed with glass, so the wine is going to be behind the fireplace section on it.
So from here, it's almost like again, you can see your collection right here, and everybody's.
Yeah, that's correct. And then for me, this is the showcase that you can truly see the backyard. So you can see your fire pit area with the summer kitchen. And right across from the pool, we're gonna have the LED screen TV. So if you have an event, show, game, you can watch from here, or you can watch from upstairs. That is correct. We got the movie theater here. It's a little darker here. They have the windows kind of blocked. But we have a 3-tier movie theater that you can fit probably about 18 to 20 people here easily.
Perfect.
With a big screen TV on the back. Every single one of them can be stacked all the way to the end.
Wow.
So yeah.
On a beautiful February day.
So
yeah.
this is a very unique product, came from Portugal, from Panorama. So it's a highlight for the project will be the size, the massive size of those sliding glass doors. I don't think that I ever seen anything else in Orlando, maybe South Florida, that will have something like on this nature. The bedrooms goes here. It's going to be seamless. Closet and master bathroom going on there. TV. And then here, like how we have on a luxury hotel, on a suite, you're going to have a seating area, table. Potentially we're talking about putting a little mini bar here on the back to be able to do it because we have the space in the deck. And then a big screen, a big TV there too. This is going to be the gym. We have a rug, artificial grass, for them to do any kind of training or sprint. Yeah, all the equipment is going to be lined up. Any weight equipment, anything else that they wanted to do Pilates or anything like that, it's going to be this open space here. And of course, you have the beautiful view from the water. Beautiful kitchen all the way across. A large table for 12 to 14 people. Dining is going to be here. And then for this section is going to be your morning bar and your coffee bar. So big built-in TVs on this whole wall here. Table and a coffee bar on this section. So in the morning, you can relax, watch your news, have the view, and you know, it's a hangout space other than using the main living area.
There's an appetite for a luxury sector that's just not in the marketplace now. And you being here and delivering this style of home at this level is something that Orlando needs.
And everybody else comes here and they say, what is this? Is this a house? Because nobody believes how big the house is. Yeah.
But it is just the beginning of what's coming.
Yes,
Thanks to you.
Agreed.